Okay, let's do number 16 because it's very similar to 15, but I think this is the harder of the two, the more difficult of the two. So um, we want to find term 24 if we're only given term 33 and the common difference. Okay? Now, there's multiple ways to do this, and I will show you what I think is the best or the easiest way. Actually, that's a lot. I'm going to show you both ways. Okay, let's kind of do what we did in problem 13, is that we said if we were to start with term 24, we're going to add a certain number of common differences to get to term 33. How many differences will we add? Okay, so if the difference is difference times n. So term 24, we said that the difference, or we know the difference is -8 or -8, but how many differences do we do to get from 33 or from 24 to 33? To find that out, we just subtract it. There are 9 differences between there. So that's what we plug in for n. And that's going to be equal to -280. And if we do that, we'll find out that term 24, this is just -72, then we find out that term 24 must have been -208. Right? If you like that method, use it. Another method, we'll use the explicit formula this time, which says that any term is A0 plus common difference times n. All right, so let's imagine that we know term 33. Term 33 is A sub 0. What's the difference? -8 times 33. Or -280 is A sub 0 minus 8 times 33. And we can solve for A sub 0. And if you do that, you get -16. So what do you do from there? Well, you plug back into your explicit formula. Now we know what A sub 0 is. We know what the common difference is. So now we have an explicit formula that could tell us any term, not just 24, it could tell us anything. Okay, this process right here we would have to keep doing for whichever term we were told if we were looking for a bunch of other different terms. But this method, we've used what we know, we've plugged in, whoops, what happened? We have plugged in everything that we knew into our explicit formula. We only had one unknown value, and we were able to solve for that value. Good old equations. And now that we've solved for that value, we can find any term. And if you plug that into your calculator or into your head, you will also get -200.